Today's lunch. Is peanut butter and jelly with some chocolate syrup. Fire. Con leche, of course. If you don't eat your PB&J with milk, you're missing out. Missing out on one of life's simple pleasures. Bubba, chill, please. Relax, bro. Where you going? He wouldn't leave my side. Not even if they paid him. Hey, hey. I'm right here, bro. Can you relax? You want to be closer? Who doesn't want to be closer? Everyone wants to be closer. But you know what? Relax, okay? Esa canción. Qué rica. So, not me with my Luna hair. It's okay. Just don't want to eat it, you know? So, I've been enjoying life's simple pleasures. Today, nos levantamos, nos alistamos. Look at this hair. Como que fue hecho para mí, ¿no? We got ready. We danced. We talked to ourselves in the mirror. Did our little affirmations. We spoke to our boo, highest version, right? He's not physically here,
yet. But I know that he'll come when the universe needs him to. Because, mira, lo que he aprendido del amor, right? Because everybody wants to be loved. Everybody. I want to be loved. But I am loved. I love myself every single day, baby. And then when that beautiful human that was created for me, for my companionship, to be shared with, arrives, then it'll only make my space even better because I'm creating the little life that I want. And then when he does get here, he'll just mesh right in, right? Like, I'm gonna play you my favorite song right now because this is my song for this year. The universe sent it to me. Every time I ask for a song from my partner, their highest version, this is the song that always comes. I'm a beautiful thing, baby. A beautiful, beautiful creation of God sent to this earth to teach you some lessons. I had to learn those lessons first, though. Whew. That shit was hard. You know what I learned. Mm, what I learned. Ay, que aprendí. Ay, están bonitos. I need you, oh God. Take these beautiful things that I've got. I want you, I need you, oh God. These beautiful things that I've got. It makes me emotional in such a beautiful way. Like, I'm so grateful for everything that I've lived, for it has taught me to be who I am. It has taught me to have faith, and that's something that I've always had. But there has been things that have tested that faith. I want you, I need you, oh God. Take these beautiful things that I've got. It's the most beautiful faith because unwavering faith in your path, in your destiny, baby. In your destiny, like, you have to have faith. in yourself. Because when you have faith in yourself, qué rico tener fe en mí and know that I have the power every day of creating beautiful things in this life because nobody else, zero people, have a choice on my actions. That about me. I love that about me. That every day me levanto bien. Y digo, ¿qué vamos a hacer hoy? Today was the work from home day. Aquí estamos. Alistadas. Listas para escribir cositas ricas para el mundo. Para que ellos también puedan vivir su vida como dioses y diosas. It's possible. Start with your thoughts. And you know what I've learned? Yesterday I went to work. I went to teach, right? Work for me is teaching. Everywhere I go, every space I step into, I know I'm gonna do some work. Unless I decide, not giving any of my energy. And that's fair because I have to be mindful that once I've given a certain amount of energy, I'm capped for the day. Yesterday, I went to a school and I taught sixth graders, and some of these sixth graders I've taught in another classroom before. And I, give my little speech of like, you got this, you gotta, you're equal, you deserve kindness and respect. Excusez-moi. So I tell them they deserve kindness and respect in any space that they go into, but that it starts with them treating themselves with kindness and respect, because if not, we allow others to treat us just a smidge better than what we treat ourselves. Which is why it's important to make sure that our thoughts are of kindness and respect towards ourselves, about ourselves. Because when someone says a not nice comment about you, to you, as a joke, don't joke about people and just not being kind to them. But, when someone says a joke about you or towards you, a little slap in the face comment, but as a joke, there's some truth in that. Truth in, as in, like, this human is meaning that joke. Like, it's, like, let's say someone calls you stupid. Something I've been called in my lifetime. By friends. No longer friends, though. Learned my lesson. If someone calls you dumb or stupid as a joke, in a joking manner, you probably think of yourself as not intelligent or not smart. And at some point in my life, that's what I thought, because of my upbringing, the hardships I had with learning, right? Learning a new language, and almost always trying to catch up to those who didn't have that disadvantage, right? It's an advantage though, because now I'm bilingual. But regardless, as you are growing up, the education system doesn't really provide equality in education, which is what causes that same thing to transcend to the workplace, to any jobs you go to any spaces you go to. So an example was this kid in this class. You know, I was telling them like what goes on, or the respect thing. Like, respect yourself, because if you don't, you will accept behavior that just is a tiny bit kinder than what you treat yourself. So maybe you don't think you're so smart, you're gonna take someone not calling you smart because you believe that already. So this kid says, well, I was like, do you guys have any questions? And then he said, oh, you know, like, my friend and I, we like punch each other as like, but he's my homie, and it's just like joking. And I was like, well, why do you allow your friend to punch you just because he's your homie? I was like, is that kind and respectful to your body? And he said, no, but it's, that's my homie, like, that's how we share, that's how we get along. And I'm like, well, you know, unfortunately, the society that we live in has created, or has made us believe that these ways of getting along with each other are okay because of, we see it's as normal, right? Like, we see like, oh yeah, I have my homie, like, he can punch me, so I can punch him too, so we're homies, like, we're cool. And I was like, if you continue that behavior, at some point, like when you get older, when you go to a workplace, when you get to an older age where you're an adult, I was like, you're gonna take those punches, but those punches are gonna be people talking shit about you or saying not nice things, and you're just gonna be like, oh, that's my homie. No, honey. I was like, it's not kind. It's not kind, so it shouldn't happen. And I was like, that's where you have to change it for yourself, because just because it has been seen or accepted as normal to our society as like, oh, this is how I get along with my homies. Why have we accepted that? And I was like, look, I've worked at a private school and I've worked at public school, and every time that I've subbed, I know that I'm coming to try and change your life, and you decide whether you're gonna take the advice I give you and use it. And I explained, like, I worked at private school and I worked at, yeah, I already said that, at public school and private school. And I was like, let me tell you one thing. In private school, we use every single minute to our advantage. Like, we as teachers, at least for myself speaking, I would use that, and you can teach more than you can at a public school. Why? I was like, because for one, look at where your school is located. You are at a school that is in poverty. If you compare the education that you get here to the education that you get to the other side of town, which is a richer area in Bakersfield, you are at a disadvantage, because there are kids that are gonna have more, that are gonna come from different backgrounds, that are gonna have different learning disabilities, that are gonna have different learning. All kids have different learning, and we all learn different. And I was like, as a teacher, you have to teach 30 different students who think differently. I was like, some of you like to read, some of you don't. Some of you like to watch things, some of you don't. Some of you like to listen, some of you don't. And that's because there are different ways that you like to learn. Some of you need hands-on stuff. Like, there's no wrong way to learn. And I was like, learning is hard. But let me tell you one thing. When you already believe you're not good at it, and you don't know how you learn, it makes it even more challenging, because one, it makes you feel like you're stupid, right? If you don't learn the one method, one way that it is taught, or your friend, it gets it faster than you, and you're like, shit, I must be dumb. You know, all of these things have something to do with your belief of yourself, because of the way that you perceive it. I was like, you're at a disadvantage because, one, language barrier, two, poverty, three, people come with anger issues, because their needs are not being met at home, and maybe they're being mistreated at home because their parents are not educated about how to treat a kid, because who is, you just learn from your parents and they learn from their parents and they just try to do better, right? And ultimately, this is the adult's job to be like, no, don't compare yourself, don't believe what other people say about you, don't blah 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 blah, right? But here I am in one session or two sessions trying to help this kid. Oh, there's a little birdie, two little birdies, wow. Trying to help these kids learn something that they might, oh, they're trying to build a nest up there, trying to help bros, that's not a spot to build your nest. Luna will eat your baby, girl. Oh no, they're just doing it. Yep. Oh. No, they're not doing it. They're just trying to build a nest. And yeah, not smart, girl. Anyway, so these kids are, at a disadvantage, and this kid was like, well, I asked him, I was like, just because these people on the other side of town have money, right? Because money talks, honey. They have money, so therefore, like, they can pay for resources for students, right? Or they have this better education for their kids because they're able to access private school, where all kids start in private school and have one, you're able to have a better curriculum, you're able to there's more parent involvement, there's just different things that, as, oh no, Luna, please, no, please Birdie, go away, because Luna's gonna eat you. So then, Wally, please relax, dude, chill out, man. Hey, can you relax, please? Look, you're chill, you're by my feet. How much closer do you want? He wants to be right here. I would too, sure. I'm a cozy girl. Anyways, so these kids, I was talking about money and how money speaks, money talks. I was like, you know what? Like, just because these kids go to a private school because they have money, doesn't mean they're better than you. And I was like, and it's not fair that they have a better education than you just because you don't have money to pay for a better education. I was like, is it fair? No. And I was like, and I'm here to teach you that you deserve the same education, you deserve the same respect, you deserve the same opportunities that someone with money does, because you are deserving of those great things in this life. And I was like, but it starts with respecting yourself, because if not, when you're older and when you're out in the workforce, you're gonna think like, oh, this person has money, so they're more important. No, honey, no, they aren't. I was like, what if I was like, let me tell you, if I gave this kid right here, and I pointed out some kid, random kid, I was like, if I give him $1,000, does that make him better than you? And then they're like, yeah, well, yeah. And I was like, no, it doesn't. That's the thing. I was like, you know what money is? It's a tree that we've cut up and said, I have money, I'm better than you. No. Money and having it does not make you better than another human being. And I was like, even the fact that even you believe it should put into perspective how society has made this thing to try and keep you at a different level as another human. Like, it shouldn't be that. You shouldn't be different because you have or don't have something that is made in nature that we've put value on, and we're like, oh my god, I have money, honey. So then I was like, you need to start respecting yourself, making sure you say I love you to the human that you are every single day, making sure you're telling yourself that you are smart, you are kind, you're important, you are divine, baby. You are all gifts from the earth. Luna, come here. We don't do that to the birds. Come here. Sit. That's not kind. Sit. We don't eat the birds. Hey, look at mom. Come here. Come here. Siéntate, por favor. We are kind. Thank you. We are kind. We don't eat the birds. They are our friends. Do you understand? You don't eat the birds. You don't be naughty because I'm going to take you in the fields and you're going to go find a new home. You be kind. You be gentle. Thank you for being kind and gentle. So yeah, these kids they just struggle. And then some of them are just like yelling at me. And I'm like, bro, just because you're yelling at me doesn't mean I'm going to yell at you. I was like, I'm not here to disrespect you. I'm here to teach you how you should be treated. And me disrespecting you is teaching you the opposite. And then some of them are like, I've got a mouth on me. And I'm like, okay, but why? And she's like, I even talk back to my mama. And I'm like, but why? You have a choice. The choice is always yours. Your actions are your choice, honey. And then she was like, I'm tired of you just speaking. And I was like, don't give me reasons to talk then. I'm just going to keep asking you, why are you saying that? That's not kind. Wow. Feel like a broken record with some kids. Hey, you be nice. And then another kid, she was so upset. She's like, same thing. She was like, I'm tired of hearing you speak. And I'm like, keep your hands to yourself. She's like, I'm done with you. And I'm like, well, that's fine. I was like, but keep your hands to yourself. And then she was just so mad. And I was like, tired of you. And I'm like, okay, well, you can go to the office if you want to be tired of me over there. That's fine. And she's like, I'm leaving. And I was like, okay, are you leaving or are you staying? She's like, what? And I was like, girl, are you leaving or are you staying? She's like, I'm leaving. And I'm like, okay, go. I'll call them. You're coming up. And then she left. And I'm like, girl, calm the fuck down. Why? Bro, shut the fuck out. Over here, my son. So yeah, a lesson is don't allow your thoughts to be negative, because you have power over every single little thought that goes through your mind. And you know what I've learned? That when the not nice thoughts come, or the thoughts that are like consuming your life and they don't actually benefit you, you could be like, shoo. No, thank you. No, thank you. That was the Nora from 20 days ago, maybe. You could have got her attention, but my attention, honey, somos diosas, quítate. And guess what? Diosas do not allow others outside of myself to impact what I create in my day to day. Every day I wake up and my only priority is making this being happy, feel at peace, feel joy, feel connected to herself, because that is my only job on this planet. When I am connected to myself, I am connected to my creator. My creator who made me, whether you believe that's God, whether you believe that's the earth. I believe it's the earth. I call it God, because God is the term that I've been using my entire life. And you know what? For a long time, I didn't want to use the word God, because there are things that I don't agree with in religion, especially like when they shun people or they make people feel like they are not accepted by God, which God loves all of his children, honey. We are all a little piece of heaven on earth, and you deserve all the beautiful things, including respect and kindness from every single other little being that was created by God. And if you don't agree, that's fine. But I'm going to continue to live in my little beautiful, peaceful bubble with respect to myself. Respect to myself means I respect my creator, means that I'm going to treat myself with kindness, with love, with compassion, with all of the things that I've always been deserving of. And unfortunately, the humans that I've been around have sometimes not done that, and I had to learn that it's important to take those humans out of your life, because if someone doesn't respect you like you should and deserve to be respected, they do not deserve your godlike energy, honey. Y diosa soy. Tú también lo puedes ser. Dios, diosa, you are what you believe. But I'm going to tell you, you are a god and a goddess, because you are created in the image of God, right? You are created in with the same image of nature. Like, have you looked at nature and how beautiful it is? And have you looked at yourself in the mirror? Honey, I'm here to tell you, you are a beautiful creation of this earth. A beautiful creation. And you deserve to be loved so beautifully, with so much kindness, with so much respect, con mucha ternura, con muchos apapachos, con muchos besitos. Lo mereces todo. And you can't. You deserve it all. And when you realize you deserve it all, you treat yourself. When you treat yourself with that respect, with that kindness, God, the universe, continues to take care of you, because you are taking care of its beautiful creation. You. When you take care of the earth, which is our mother, right? We are all from the earth. We are all beings, beautiful beings, and you have the opportunity to be and exist in your divinity. All you have to do is love yourself, be kind to yourself, respect others, respect nature. If someone disrespects you, that doesn't mean you have to treat them with the same disrespect. You just be like, well, you're showing me that you don't deserve to be around or near me, so you are no longer part of my life. And I hope that you decide to choose you. You decide to respect yourself enough to know that we all deserve respect, no matter who we are, no matter where we come from, no matter what we have. If you treat another being as less than you, honey, you better check yourself, because everything that we put out into the world, every single thing, every thought that we think, every intention that we live in, it all comes back. It all comes back. And you know what comes back to me? Nada, amor. Del bueno. Todos los días. because my only intention of living on this planet is for it to be a better place before I leave. That is my purpose. Now, I'm going to make sure that my world is a better place before I leave. That I create all the beautiful things that I want in my life. Excuse me, hey. And I will share and teach for those who want to take the beautiful knowledge that has been gifted to me from my experiences, from the learnings that I've done, from the self-growth that I've decided to embark on. I hope you take it. Shoot, I want you to feel this beautiful love in your lifetime because you deserve it, just like I deserved it my entire life. We all have deserved it. But unfortunately, we live in a world where man has created differences that cause separation in people, that have caused chaos and pain in our world. But you have the power to create any life you wish. And when you choose the life of love, love for yourself, love for the creator that created you and for its creations, and appreciation of all the things that surround you and that you have, and when you where you are, the peace comes. Peace in every single thing that exists with you, every single person that exists with you, even if they might not have the best intentions for you. You appreciate those people as well, because when you appreciate the people that don't have the best intentions for you, you realize how much you love yourself by not allowing them in your energy. No one deserves your energy more than you, baby. Okay? Y vete a ver al atardecer porque they're little pieces of heaven sent to you every day. Excuse me, sir. My son is over. Whoa, Wally boy. You are just a sunshine bubble, aren't you? Can we just stay on a blankie today? No skating. Skating is for tomorrow. You want some water? Okay. This hair, I can't get over it. Also, tea time. Una bici con corazoncitos, porque eres amor. Okay, let the opportunities come to you. When you love yourself and you trust, you live every day beautifully, in peace, and you allow yourself to create, like this video I'm creating for you right now. That's a little piece of heaven coming down to you, so that you can be like, girl, I'm ready for me, and take charge of your life. Because it just takes a decision. That decision lies in your power. You have the power to create whichever reality you decide. May it be the reality that you deserve. You know you deserve love. So be kind to the beautiful human you are. As you learn, be patient with the human you are. For you will make decisions that sometimes you're like, fuck, I did that shit. And I'm like, girl, it's all right. You're learning. And as you learn, be patient. I love this song. It reminds me of one of my favorite beings on this planet. And be grateful for everyone, every single human, every single thing that you have, for all the beautiful moments that you create. For yourself, because you are the only driver in your life. You are the director of the beautiful movie you get to create. Qué rico tener el poder de cada decisión que tomas. Todos los días, bebé. Don't take things personally. Nobody does things because of you. I've learned that this week. People are just... Humans are humaning. That's how I tell my sister. Like, humans are just humaning. Because when I get stuck in the moments of, like, you know, when humans do things, and I think an attempt to just... I don't even know what they're attempting to. It's like, I think people think that my peace can be shattered. Honey. No, Mo. Because yo soy la personita más importante de mi vida. Y cualquier humano que intente o intenta de destruir esa paz, bebé, yo ya lo olfateo. And I'm like, no, thank you, next. And a veces that can be hard to just be like, okay, this is happening for me. Because things in your life are going to happen and you're going to be like, oh no, these are my friends. Oh no. And I'm like, girl, if they ain't treating you with kindness, love, and respect, they ain't your friends. They've shown you left and right, up and down, left and right, multiple times that they aren't. Honey, you give so many chances. After so many chances, patterns is what I go by. Actions, not words, actions. What are you doing to show me that you are worth having in my energy? No one is worth it. But not right now. There's only a few select individuals worth this beautiful, peaceful energy, because let me tell you, this is a hard energy to come to. It's hard work. It's working through your shit. And if somebody's not working through their shit, not healing their shit, all they're gonna bring is you, all that shit that they got that they haven't healed, and all they're gonna do is dump that shit on you, and I'm gonna be like, nah, bitch. Nah, bitch, that's your job. It's your turn to heal your shit. I ain't here to heal your shit. When you hear your shit, come talk to me. I could give you advice. It's all online already. This is my advice. Take it or leave it. It's free because you deserve this free knowledge. Because I wish that someone would have given this to me for free. I wish someone would be like, girl, you got this. Girl, you can do it. Girl, you just have to do this. Girl, you just have to say I love you every day. Girl, you just have to wake up and try. Girl, you just have to wake up and be patient. You just have to keep going one step, one rep at a time, every single day. I had to learn those things on my own so that I could be this beautiful knowledge for you for free. Because you deserve that. No, I'm not going to charge you for it because you deserve the opportunity to create your best life out of love for you for free. This is knowledge that was given to me so I could gift to you. I wish I would have been gifted this knowledge. Nah, bitch, I had to work for it. But I done the work, and I don't want you to go through that shit that I had to go through. I would never wish that on my worst enemy. And I don't have enemies, but if I did, I would still give them the knowledge. Here you go. Because you deserve it. Kindness, respect, love. You deserve it all. Anda, brillar, solecito. Porque tú eres hecho de lo mismito que todos los planetas, que todas las estrellas, que el solecito, que la luna, que el cielo. ¿Y sabes qué? No piden permiso para brillar. Así que tú tampoco. Anda. A mí me gustan los rayitos de sol. Besitos. Siempre. Be the change you wish to see in the world.